Ah! Hi there, welcome in Zach, welcome in Astro, how are you? My OBS is doing the disco light, so I might turn off my VTuber model. But first I wanted to say, first off, I've cut my hair. It's quite short now. The thing I wanted to say was my legs were really fucking hurting earlier. I love the alphabet, by the way. Love what you guys are doing down there. Amazing job. Yeah, my legs were really fucking hurting earlier, so I might be complaining about that a lot. But also, I cut my hair with scissors earlier. Like, they used to be, like, just, like, below boob length, and now they're, like, just below neck length. So, very different. I don't know why I describe... I mean, I do know why I describe that with boob, because it's the easiest way. Speaking of boobs, actually, one second, there's something that I... Last stream I discovered I had jiggle physics. One second, what is it? Game locomotion. Watch this. I don't know what this is. But I can hacking... Look! Why do I have such jiggle physics? What the hell? It's wild. I don't get it. It's funny as hell though. Anyway, enough with the jiggle physics. I might turn off the VTuber model for today, honestly. Whoa, crazy. I know, right? I didn't even know I had jiggle physics until, like, yesterday, because I was eating and I was dancing while I was eating. And I noticed that they were jiggling. I'm like, bro, what? I will turn this off, though, because... it's already doing the disco lights, it's just gonna lag, especially with Gant, because I can't tell if Gant is supposed to lag my game. Let me mute real quick so I can put tape back on my camera. But yeah, Zazie was joining us again. She tried to sit on my seat 3 times before I started stream. The exception unknown, software exception. I'm just gonna assume that is normal. Gant just wants to swim. I can't tell if he lags my game or not. He's so odd. I can't tell. He's such a hecking hacker. I don't get it. Also, keep up the good work with the alphabet. Love what you're doing, love what you're doing. Alright, hopefully if it was lagging, which I don't think it was, but if it was, it should not be now. Hopefully. Anyway, I'm just gonna get started. You two can continue on with the alphabet. I love what you're doing over there. It's fantastic work. But yeah, I think everything is ready. I'm pretty sure. One thing that isn't ready. My Astra shout out, there we go. I think that's it though, right? Probably. My brain's just going like, ooh, you forgot something, ooh. But I don't think I have, I'm pretty sure that's everything. I think that it's gonna be investigation and two trial parts again. So we'll probably do an investigation and 2 trial parts, and then the next stream we'll do investigation, 2 trial parts, and then hopefully that'll be the end. I think, probably. Because if they do 2 trial parts for the first trial, they're gonna do 2 trial parts for the second trial, like, come on. Absolutely they are. Hi, Emma. Mr. Wright, so... what's going on with the case, anyway? I'm a little confused. Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? Oh, hell yeah. Convenient recap. Thank you so much, Phoenix Wright. The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 PM on the 21st, just after the DJ's2 cover songs were released. Emma, I'm always confused. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot, in the police department's evidence room. What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Yeah, and you specified that, which is why I guessed it so early, you hackers. Astro, are you proud of me? I guessed so much. I also forgot so much. But I guessed a lot as well, so I'm epic, I think? It's actually insane how much I forgot. I forgot about Yogi. I forgot about Marshall. I almost forgot about him again. Like, it's crazy how much I've forgotten, Jesus. Well, that's what we're gonna find out. Or try to, at least. I don't think this was... I also did think of a huge big brain thing after I ended stream last time, but I forgot it, so... oh well. Congratulations, I am proud of you, Pat Pat. Thank you. I'm proud of me too. Yeah, but yeah, so I think the current running theory is, I don't think this has been confirmed, but I think Goodman was killed in, was it the evidence room? He was killed in the evidence room, put in Edgeworth's car because Edgeworth was at the police place. Then Edgeworth unknowingly brought him to to the prosecutor's office, and I don't know why Lana stabbed him, because in my theory, he'd be at least unconscious if not already dead, right? So I don't know, we'll find it out. We'll find out. Also, I do wonder if part of, like, all of my theories are me remembering parts. I can't tell if it's all deduction or if it's partly me remembering, because I've had so many, like, batshit insane theories that have been 100% accurate. I, like, can't believe it. But I remember Rise from the Ashes. For some reason when I was watching it, I just didn't get into it so much. So I actually don't really remember much from this case. Alright, let's do it. Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's gonna be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Huh? Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us. God, it's been years since I played AA once, so... Ooh, we're just here. I don't remember much at all. The song just keeps playing. You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. Whoa, what do you mean? There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? Emma! My theory! Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in the evidence room. No biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it.
Ah, it's me, Edward. That oil drum. Was it empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor. It was brimming with water. My sister? Erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never!
Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all. It's just... we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid.
Luminol?
Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it?
Luminol, wahoo, let's fucking go. I'm a minor, I can't even drink yet.
We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses.
Oh my god, oh look, Sholmes! Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? Oh look, Sholmes! Oh my god, it's all red.
To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Handprints, handprints! Press enter to spray it on. Oh, I did also... oh wait, this happened at the end of last stream, so everyone already knows. But yeah, I changed the, rotating evidence buttons to WASD. Okay, let's find some bloodstains. Oh, I can just click. Click, clickety-click. Thank you. Do I have to do something? Oh, I have to press enter. Okay. I was like, is this gonna do all?
I can see your eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a bloodstain?
It's so...
Emma, you're shaking.
It's just... this is my first time seeing real blood.
Scientific investigation in action.
Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a bloodstain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course.
What's odd about this? Scientifically?
The amount of blood, that's... yeah.
Oh my god, it was moved! The body was moved, 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 I'm calling it, I'm calling it, I'm calling it! The body was moved, it was in Edward's car already! The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood?
I definitely think so. Oh my god, someone got a bloody nose. Wait, is that Lana's blood? That's probably just Lana's blood. I mean... look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe.
It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to have been more blood than this.
Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the floor pens when we find a bloodstain, okay? See? I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too.
I saved up my allowance to buy that. Solution used for scientific investigation finds blood traces, spray to use. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day.
Yeah. It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it?
Guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious.
Is this Marshall or Angel? It's gotta be one of those two, right? Whoa, 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 body moved? Crazy. I know, right? I've never seen that one before. I'm gonna guess it's Marshall, but I don't remember. His voice is like... No, it's gotta be Angel, right? Ha. Ha. It is Angel. I was like, well, why would she be here? Probably, delivering to a boyfriend again, yeah. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Whoopsie, that is not the button I meant to press, madame. Miss Star! You only trust your own eyes, hmm? Not bad, you two. Oh my god, more lunchboxes, thank you! This day old deli box is on the house.
Sorry, it's just, that kind of lead in, sorry, what?
Well, what? I keep forgetting that her and Jake are dating. Are they? Because I was confused because there was one point where two people were talking. It was Angel and one of her boyfriends. And then Jake showed up. So I was like, wait, is Jake... I can't quite remember. But it seemed like it, but I'm not sure. I can't quite remember. There was definitely... Or maybe not. Yeah, I'm not sure because, I don't know. She was definitely talking to someone and then Jake showed up. And I think this was back when all of their names were question marks anyway. So I don't know, it was a bit a wiki time. It was a bit of a confusing bit of dialogue, but I think so, but who knows. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering. Friends at least, 3 unnamed, simultaneous boyfriends, Jake Marshall, former colleague, and another alleged boyfriend. Okay, yeah. Do I have anything to present? Oh my god, the game's so fast now, because I don't have the VTuber model on. What do you think of the shoe, you bitch? Could you take a look at this? You!
Yes?
You said you wanted some hot tea, right?
Ooh, yes, please. No, but thanks. She didn't even look at it.
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it, so that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite!
The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time.
Polyamorous queen, I don't know. Yeah, that's my thoughts. Crime photo, maybe? I don't think she knows anything about anything, so unless we're told to present something, I don't think I will. Except for this. Ma'am, did you know I'm an attorney? That looks like a petrified piece of provolone.
Huh?
Provolone? I think it's provolone.
It's not. It's my attorney's badge.
I think a petrified piece of provolone would fetch more on the open market.
Look, my badge isn't up for sale. Not yet, at least.
What is it with people trying to sell Phoenix's badge? Talk. Hi, madame. Today's trial. You certainly put me in a tight spot today.
My apologies, Miss Star, but...
No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry? You lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. I'm also slightly out of breath today, so some of these voices might sound a bit odd. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. Because the thing is, I think she's probably... Oh golly. I think she's probably lying because she hates prosecutors. Like, she's a biased witness. Golly. He lied on the witness stand. Unforgivable. Every other case in his attorney swearing profusely. Yeah, who would lie on the witness stand? That's unforgivable. Why would you do such a thing? I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. You're not a detective anymore, though, are you, dumbass?
I know this photograph has something important to tell us. But what?
What about you, Detective Star? So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me... They coughed it up. Oh, that's why they called you the cough up queen. Cough up queen. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. She literally said it. I joked about this last stream. I can be your angel or your devil. She's literally saying it. Oh my god, queen, absolute queen. I love her. Oh my god. I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, how did I forget you, madame? You're amazing. Every day I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long they called me the Cough Up Queen. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. I can be your angel or your devil. Yeah, it's crazy. I always think of it to Taketsuji Yachi whenever I think of that now because of that one gif. And you were let go, fired. I felt that I'd found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. Also, I am probably gonna make Gant British. I'm very, very sorry, but Gant just has to be British, I think. I think he has to be. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident. Oh my god, there's another one! SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean... Wait, so, maybe I can present the knife, because I was thinking about it, but I was like... Why would she know anything about SL9? Oh, she was a detective, so she would. What do you think about this? Oh my god, she does! Watch Gant British? I'm sorry, I tried an American accent. You can go back and watch last stream. I tried, and it just turned into Walter White. I have to make him British, I'm sorry. One second, let me try, because I can't quite remember. So excited to see Gant, he disturbs me, he gives me fear. I remember the voice I initially gave him, which was British, was like, "Ah, righto! Oh, how good it is! Oh, Angie!" But then I tried to make him American, it's like, "Righto! Righto, righto! Hey, Jesse! Righto! We need to cook, righto!" It's like, I just turned into Walter White, so I have to make him British, I'm sorry. The SL9 incident, it's written on that knife. And on that note. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know. Wait, huh? I thought he wasn't a very talented dude. Was that Marshall that said that? What the heck? Who said that? Someone said that he wasn't very talented. Well, he was the head detective on that case. Really? That knife was evidence from that case. The murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected. SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? I'm guessing we talk? No! Nope. Maybe we present this? Yeah, what do you think about this? The SL9 incident, what? She's not telling us more! I don't get it. She doesn't tell us more. What do I have to present? Now I'm confused, madame. Hi, Deza. Did you say plant? How da? I'd never said plant, I only said quant. I'm confused. Tell us more about the SL9 incident. I don't get it. Alright, so how do I, Is there a way for me to use the luminol, I wonder? Sinja? What the heck? Why is everyone here? Why is everyone... What the heck, Sinja? Welcome in. I thought they were asleep. I hope you're having a wonderful time, Sinja, my beloved. I'm dying, but... Oh wait, if I present this, maybe will it do something? No, it just presents it to her. Oh golly. I'm gonna present everything. Also, Sinja, if you are playing Phoenix Wright, I recommend not looking, but also bisexual queen. Can I go to the police department? Oh. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. I'm about to go to bed. I was feeling some feelings. Good feelings or bad feelings? Obviously, don't say if you don't want it, but... The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. I suppose it makes sense. The detective did get killed here after all. So, the evidence room. The scene of the crime. Does she have an horror Gary on a hat? Listen. Don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. Never worry about Isatani character designs. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is. She's like a kid in an amusement park. Ooh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Oh, can we go there? Is this new? Oh, yeah. Wasn't it an evidence locker? Oh, I wonder whose station this is. I wonder whose station this is. I wonder who could possibly be stationed here. Oh my god. Oh, that's so dumb. I was there for a couple minutes, you know, to like decompress a bit before bed. Yeah, I hope you're having a good time, Sinja. Oh, what's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. It's very Texan. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. So beyond that door's the evidence room, the scene of the crime. It sure seems that way. Oh. What's wrong? It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight. If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. Really? Whoa. Oh my god. I wonder who could be stationed here. Oh my god. There's a security guard uniform hanging here. It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... Oh, what was that called again? A punchy. A paunchy? Deza, you predicted the paunch. What the heck? A pinchy? I know, a poochie. Wait, maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. Why does he have cacti? I hope cacti's alright. I hope so too, yeah. Yipes, these sure are prickly. They must be the real deal. I would think just one big one would be sufficient. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. How so? Encased in a cold, rigid shell, with spines pointing in every direction. Emma, it's not that deep, it's a cactus. it's a cactus, Emma. Just like her. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. Texas. Aw, can't examine Texas. Look, on the floor, a lasso. Looks like it's set up to trap something. A trap? Here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination. Alright, can we go through the door? The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's just walk in. It won't open. You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. What? I can't go in. Wait. This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon. But look, it's nailed shut. He can't get in that way. Oh my god, what is it with saloon doors being closed? Go over it. Just go over it. Just hop the counter. It's not that difficult. Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch. I'd say it'd be more of a yark myself. Oh god, I think this is the last thing. Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there. Yeah, seems about it. So we need to get permission. I was thinking maybe we could present the ID card, just pretend to be Goodman. Bam. We can go to the criminal affairs department. We haven't had to go here yet, right? So probably have to go here now. Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here. Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down in the police department. Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time the prosecutor's lot. It makes my head hurt. Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department crime scene. Well, I just tried. The affair's that criminal. Everyone's having an affair, what the hell, gumshoe? Yes, you sound dead set on investigating, but don't mess up, or we could wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's gonna help us much either. Wait, what? I'm so confused. How do I... One second. I'm assuming... Oh, maybe we can see Lana, actually? Looks like Miss Sky's in questioning. I hope the detectives aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him in two places at two places at the same time? Can you imagine? How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Yan say they'd arrested a suspect in the police department murder? Let's come back later. I'm assuming we have to do something here, but I cannot for the life of me tell what it could be. Can we, if we examine... That's where I found that note. This SL9 incident. A case that was due for transferal the day of the murder. And the detective in charge of the case was the victim. I wonder what kind of case the SL9 incident was. It's kind of hard to guess, just knowing the case number. I wanna try see if there's any blood. This rope, is it? Yep, they laid it on the outline of the victim's body. So wait. The victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. We already got this. I can't tell. Because they said, oh, we should talk more about the SL9 incident, but there's nothing else to talk about. I don't get it. This? It was when I grabbed the chief prosecutor on the shoulder. Oh my god, that guy. She dropped that phone on the pavement. That's when you heard her talking about the muffler, right? Little did I know, it was a trap. The red car's muffler, and the prosecutor's red muffler. What was Miss Sky really trying to say, I wonder? Maybe I should look at the muffler? I don't think that's anything, no. That's about as red as this sports car can get. Yep, it's pretty red, alright. The body was found in Edgeworth's car trunk, and the lock in the trunk was broken too. The question is, why did Miss Sky choose this car? What model car is it? I think it was called a sedan or a coupe, something like that. Those are car types, Mr. Wright, not models. You're a guy, aren't you, Mr. Wright? You're supposed to know these things. Emma, I would not expect that from you. A body with Edgeworth's knife stuck in it was found in Edgeworth's car. I think he owes me his gratitude. Gratitude? Why, if I hadn't witnessed the crime, Mr. Edgeworth would have been the suspect. I wonder. Still, it's strange. Why didn't our chief prosecutor have her own murder weapon ready? I don't get it. If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes. So he went straight to the scene of the crime. I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. Oh? The music's quietening. No, it's not. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Starr. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before, and I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Wait, oh my god, this is how we talk about SL9. That's so convoluted. I think I'm using that word right. What the hell? Why can't we get this from the knife? Okay. Sure. Just like that time. That time? What could she be referring to? Oh, there we go. That's how we get it. Oh my god. Alright, that's how we progress, and then we'll probably go see Marshall. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? To who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. Oh my god, look at him! Look at him! Oh my god, I love them. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Oh damn. Hi Void, welcome in. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. What?
But the criminal was executed, right?
On the basis of evidence, of a sort. Made up evidence. Oh, what? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with.
Oh, heck. Wow, capital punishment, and his attorney be like, I hope they didn't do it to my boy Von Karma. I hope not. All my little villain hackers. I love them all. I love all of the baddies.
Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well.
Wait, could it be?
Marshall? Yeah, exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall.
Do you want an answer to that? No, I don't. I don't. I want Von Karma to be alive and well. He's my little baby man. He's my little boy.
As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I.
You haven't forgotten SL9?
There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait, those lunches you sell. There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate.
Miss Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection. So, Rookie.
What?
It seems like you're serious about investigating this case.
Yes.
Thank you for the lunch bugs. Then you should take this.
Salisbury steak lunch?
I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat.
Oh, Marshall.
Miss Starr? Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his... Are you going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall.
Alright, awesome. Hopefully we can go find him. Steak? Classic Texan moment, exactly. You know one thing about Texas? Steak. That's what. Hi, Emma.
This place is charged with frantic energy as always.
Meekins? I don't remember what voice I gave him, heck. Please! Huh? Wasn't that...
Oh, one steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you.
Never mind, that's completely the wrong dude.
Detective Gumshoe.
Why was he saying please?
Please!
That doesn't work, Gumshoe.
Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunch Island.
Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
And I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence.
We need evidence after we've caught the criminal. Now we need the evidence now that we have a dude. Now we need evidence to actually justify this. Oh, hi Zazu. She's being a little baby.
The criminal? You mean... You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, Paul?
Is the criminal gonna be Meekins? Unless I'm forgetting a huge character, there's no way it's anyone else, right? No way.
On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. Aha! On the perpetrator, do you have a suspect?
Oh, sussy. Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact.
It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need to pay a steak lunch, pronto. Standing around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly.
Alright, bye. That was the most pointless thing ever. Oh, wait, don't leave.
If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry.
It has to be Meekins.
Later.
Alright, it was not entirely pointless. There we go. He ran off to the evidence room.
Well, this investigation's off to a running start.
Wait, so do we have to go there? Let's go here. Oh, heck. Let's go here anyway. Oh. So, let's go to the detention center then. What the hell? Why can you only have 4 things at a time? And why is the Wright and Co. law agency always there? Like, bro, I don't need to go here. Like, 90% of the time you do not need to go there. Why is it always an option? The moving about in this game is so odd. Still, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did. Best to not go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing.
Oh, what was that? Alright, yeah, it's gotta be Meekins. Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me? A perpetrator? I'd say I was the perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say. Also, by the way, totally America, 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 totally America. Oh, hi. Greetings, sir. Wait, I know who you are. Excuse me, but is, Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Officer Meekins. See regard here at the detention center. No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report. Emma, he's behind the glass. No, sir, how should I say this?
Wait, he isn't... Is he? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't... Did you?
Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir. What? What?
Now this is an unexpected turn of events.
Not for me. There's not many characters. Talk. What am I on? Oh wait, did you know I'm a lawyer?
Officer Meekins, have a look at this.
Go ahead, sir. Laugh. Laugh at me, sir.
Huh?
I know what you want to say. You're gonna tell me how she has one just like it. Me? Why would I? I know, sir, I know. I'm the only one without a girl with matching badges. Nowhere. I'm alone, all alone. Is that so wrong? Life isn't all about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir. What? High school sweetheart is not the term that you think it is, my dear fellow. It does not mean dating someone who is in high school when you are out of high school, my dear fellow. What? Excuse me? My boy would not say that. My boy would not say that. My boy would not say that. I'm ignoring that line. That doesn't exist.
Let's get him into the world. Is he talking about those badges on our coat? I'd like to think that there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory.
Yeah, say that in Apollo Justice, loser. Talk. The day of the crime. Sir, I'm a patrolman with General Affairs, sir. Sir!
Ow, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins.
I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So, normally there's a guard at the evidence room. That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall.
Marshall?
Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. YOLO! No, it means like 2 high schools get together in high school and then are dating after high school. I know, but that's not how he said it. He said it as if Phoenix was dating Emma, which is not how it is, which is what I was saying. He was like, oh hey, hecking
Life isn't all about high school sweethearts, referring to Phoenix and Emma, who Phoenix is not in high school, he's like 23. What the heck is this guy doing?
So what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white, I saw red, I blacked out, and when I came to, I was here, in the detention center.
How long were you out? Days?
Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Yeah, both of the suspects have like bandaged hands. I thought that was talking about himself. Maybe I interpreted it wrong and weirdly. I don't know. I can't remember anymore and I'm not going back to check.
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir, so I did what I could to wrap it up, sir.
A bandage on his hand.
Just like Miss Guy. Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. But first, the victim. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right?
Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim.
I would, but you happen to be in detention, and alive and well at that.
Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that.
Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman?
Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side.
So, you didn't know him?
Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives. So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir.
At least someone around here is more confused than I am. Alright, now about your bandaged hand. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime?
Well, you see, sir, Don't you think you should just confess? But sir, but there was nothing I could do.
Nothing you could do?
So he also does not go outside. I haven't touched grass in 10 years, sir. Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, I was gaming. When the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir.
Where? When the... Goodman?
And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious.
The next thing you knew, you were... Huh?
Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. What? Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock, oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt?
His voice is actually so tough, holy heck. Wait, so Goodman... Goodman had a knife, and he stabbed Meekins, and then was gone? Is that what he said? He said something about detective had a knife, right? The victim's body disappeared. That's some story. Do you know anything about him? Do you think you could take a look at this?
Hey, that's it, sir, that's it!
That's what?
My head was a blank until this very moment, but sir, now I remember, sir.
You mean you remember what happened?
Correct! That card was the cause of it all.
This ID card?
Exactly, sir, that's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir, nothing.
I'd better pry into this one a little deeper. Alright, that's handy. Crime details. Can you tell me what it is you do remember?
Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will.
Ooh.
I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room.
And that's why you thought he looked suspicious.
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
What?
Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now.
So I whooped and leapt at him. Whoa, heck. Meekin's heckin' destroying. Oh my god. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Do unto others. I can't speak, because the localization team didn't quite check. Do unto others before they do unto you, my own father's words, sir. Oh, what happened then? Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I awoke, I was here. He's out to fight. Yeah, Meekin's savage. I can be your angel, or your devil. Right. Reason for arrest. So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim whom we met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim really was the victim. Ooh, it's a fake! It's an imposter! Among us. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here. They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. Wait, so we have no evidence that he even died in the evidence room? Question mark? What? But you don't remember the events clearly. No, but the videotape's quite clear. Oh, I forgot about the videotape. That's like the best part of this case. Huh? Videotape? I only remember one thing about the videotape, and I think it's pretty obvious if you know what the videotape is, what I'm referring to. That's such a good part of the case, though. I love it. From the security camera. The crime, my crime, the crime I swear to stamp out. It's there, it's me, it's on tape! Oh my god, I shouldn't have mentioned the videotape. Astro's having a stroke. Oh god. Yep. And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry, really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. I also love how his ID card is doing the exact salute. I love it. No thanks. I have my own. Well, guess we better go check out the secret crime scene. Bye, Meekins. Have a good time. That's not right. Why do I have to move? Why is it so awkward? What the heck? Marshall? Oh. Wait, so I can't... Eh? Eh? Edgeworth! Oh. Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday. And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here. I'm sure he's off doing important investigations. Miles Edgeworth isn't any investigations. I hope that's what he's doing. Huh? I guess we'll have to come back. Well, diddly darn gosh, I'm guessing there's something that I didn't do. Even though Phoenix said, well, let's go. Let's go check out the crime scene. I'm guessing that there's something else. So excited for you to play AI. I'm so excited as well. It's like the one SSN game that I don't know anything about. Maybe he knows something about SL9? Officer Meekins, this is for you. Eek! I'm scared of knives, sir. It's okay. I just wanted you to look at it. That's it, sir. Last night, sir. That's the one. Wait, is this the knife he was pointing? I played through it recently and has dragged me back into AI. How? I was an apple, sir, in my dreams, sir, and I was being peeled. On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife. He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. Alright, never mind. I thought that was the knife that, like, Goodman had, but I guess not. What about this knife? Yep. He's scared of knives. Yeah, he's a little boy. He's a little fella. Could you take a look at this? I'm sorry, sir. Really sorry, but I have no idea what that is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir. He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright. Yeah, it takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth. Alright,
I'm actually surprised that that one didn't work. I thought that was for sure. Dun dun. Do 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 da do do da da. Mr. Meekins is so silly. He says that he's scared of. Then I've put in the same sentence. He says he stabbed a man. Yeah. He's probably gonna be scared of this. Hey, why do you have that? That's from the day he was taken at the prosecutor's office. The day that Detective Goodman's body was found in the trunk. So this means I'm a free man, innocent. If this is a dream, sir, then I hope I never wake up. If this is a dream, you better wake up right now. Uh-oh, blood. No. Da 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 da. It can't be anything then, so where am I supposed to go? I've presented everything to him at this point, I'm pretty sure. Except this, but this is just another SL9 thing. And the parking stub, I didn't present that either, but I heavily doubt it's this. What could it be then? Marshall's not here. Unless maybe I have to look at the... Oh my god, I have to move to hecking... Wright and Co. Law Agency or whatever it's called in this game. Well, golly darn. What am I supposed to do? My dear fellow, how does it feel to be a complete and utter bitch? I'm so confused. Maybe let's head to... Oh, it is criminal affairs. Why... Is the crime here? I know there's an evidence locker here. Am I going crazy? Am I going to the wrong evidence room? Hey, Mr. Wright. Look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives desk. It's Police Chief Gant. Oh, my boy!
And you're sure this is all, hmm? You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine.
Do you want to go swimming? Hi, sir.
I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir.
The Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered.
Righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much?
Oh, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? Hi there, my dear fellow. How do you feel about I'm an attorney. I was wondering, could you take a look at this?
Sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to sit still out there. The busy one.
The guy who can't sit still? Does he mean Detective Gumshoe? Either him or the Dancing Blue Badger. Speaking of the Dancing Blue Badger... Well, I'm sad. He doesn't care about my evidence. Hi, Gant. Ooh, maybe I talked to him about the SL9 incident. No, never mind. He does not give a single shit. Gant does not give a shit about solving this crime. He's just here to have a good time. What? Is Edgeworth gonna be okay?
Oh, Worthy. Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Yep. Well, they've had no end of trouble with the boy since last year.
You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? Occasionally I see fan art of Gant, Von Karma and Blaze, and to be honest it's great. I imagine they would make a great trio. They'd all go swimming together.
You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case. Right, righto?
Von Karma. Von.
A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence.
Oh wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they'd do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
What? Evidence room incident.
It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on that turf too, I mean. There being the prosecutors, I assume.
Well, that's not sussy at all. Yeah. Nothing is sussy. Nothing is sussy. This is Ace Attorney. Nobody is sus. Everyone is good, and everyone has a good time. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
What evidence is this?
Now, Righto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it.
I wasn't expecting much anyway.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets, can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives' trap shut.
Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier.
Huh? You saw that? Oh, whoops.
I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. What did he want him to do? Steak. I'm thinking the shoe, maybe? Like, test it for something? Nope. Well, I gotta present something. Because we gotta discreetly ask. Do 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 do. Alright, nothing on the second page. I'm gonna. Oh yeah, it's probably the key card. I could just use deductive reasoning. No, it's not. Well, heck. We'll go from this side now. Did I already present Edgeworth's knife? I don't remember. Can't, please, for the love of God. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something. I must go have a meeting, but I'll see you later. Have a good time, Astro. Bye bye bye. Oh, I already presented the Blue Badger hack. Have a good time. Give Gant a pat for me. I will if I ever find the right evidence. Oh my god, it's the phone. It's the last piece of evidence that I'm presenting. It's the phone. Jesus Christ. What? Huh? Emma, you led me astray. What? You told me we had to ask him for discreetly. Unless we talk to him instead.
Oh, sorry I had to see that.
What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? Oh my god, we have to ask the other dude. I'm a dumbass.
Well, see over there. That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman's still here?
Of course not. Well, except for this.
What? He kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete.
A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something?
The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case.
Half-written document can only be submitted to the chief of police. I should really get back to investigating the police department garbage. Heck, I actually did one. Lost item report. So Bruce Goodman lost... No, wait, yeah, wait, Lost his ID card because it's wrong, right? It's 5'8", I believe? 5'8", heck. Hi there, my good fellow. 5'8". So he lost his ID card. And then... I don't know quite yet, but anyway, I wanted to present this. But Gant is a hecking bitch, man, so... Let's go to... Finally, the scene of the crime where I've been trying to go this entire time. I've been trying to go here for so long. I've been trying to see our little Texas boy. What? What? I don't get it! Isn't that it? Am I dumb? I thought that was where we were going. I don't get it. What do we... I don't get it. Why is this case so confusing? I'm so confused. I don't get it. What? This is so confusing. I'm bamboozled. They keep saying, let's go check out the scene of the crime. But then I can't. Is that not it? I'm pretty sure it is, right? They've been acting like it is. Well, I got a new piece of evidence. Let's just present this with everyone, I guess. Yeah, what do you think of this? Could you take a look at this? You. Oh wait. Meekins was talking about how he... Oh. Meekins, I don't get it. Meekins, I don't get it. Emma keeps telling me to do stuff and none of it's right. Officer Meekins, can you take a look at this? I'm sorry, sir, really sorry. What? I hate this case. I'm getting stuck so often. Maybe I'm just a dumbass, but they keep saying let's go check out the hacking. Why can I not go to the hacking police station from here? I hate the moving around in this game. How do I get to the police station? What the hell? Criminal Affairs Department. Gant, my dear fellow. Maybe if we find Goodman's desk? These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Dun, 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 dun. So this is the police mascot, is it? The Blue Badger is the feature star of the police force. The design's a little changed from the one outside. Ah, well, the dancing Blue Badger trademark is still under development, you see. You have it trademarked? Absolutely, it's cutting-edge stuff, right now. I showed this doll here to my daughter and she burst into tears. Don't show her the moving mock-up outside, then you'll give her nightmares. I'm so confused. What am I supposed to be doing? Why does nobody give a shit about my evidence? Oh, I have something else! Why is that just another thing now? Emma said, alright, it's time to check the crime scene, and we had to go talk to Gant instead. That's so dumb. I hate the dialogue in this case. It leads you to think that it's something completely different than the answer. Oh my god. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Alright, these stairs are intended. They gotta be. Because I have the VTuber model off now. Now, righto. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone's asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead. Investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. It just goes to show, you never know until you ask. And for you, here, you can borrow this. Huh? Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it? Bitch, I already got one. That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir. It's an honor. We already have an ID card. We'll just use Goodman's. You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. Once again, I feel like I need to make him American, but I can't. He's just gonna be Walter White, and I can't do that to him. It looks pretty cool in my label, doesn't it? Just think, her real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. Let's go. Emma, have I ever taught you what ACAB is? No, what? I don't get it. I don't... Oh, okay, we examine it this time. The evidence room's beyond that door. And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha, the card reader's turned off, see? He's acting too nice. What are you talking about? He's a lovely little fella. He wants to go swimming. He's a lovely little boy. He's a lovely little dude. What is that security guard thinking? Oh, here he is. I was looking forward to this from the moment I saw this room.
Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my Bambina's sky so gray?
Oh heck yeah, he's so cool!
Officer Marshall, why does it have to be him?
What did you expect, Phoenix? Phoenix, what did you think? Who did you think it was? Also, what do you mean, why him? He's awesome.
What's with that? Why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
Yeah, I don't think a sheriff's badge would mean much. Yeehaw!
Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little dogies. The crime scene's waiting.
Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions.
Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres.
You're busy then.
Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you.
Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with the hombres. Well, you wanna talk, pretty please? I was wondering if we could talk to you.
Sorry, Bambina. But I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed in the wide prairie.
Oh, we need to give him the stick.
Like a gunslinger loading a six-shooter, I say a little prayer.
Yeah, we need to give him the stick. What was that all about, Mr. Wright? I think he was just too hungry to talk. You're just saying that because his stomach was growling. You have no idea what he was talking about either. Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on this investigative roto. I want to just see the slight... Nah, it's gonna be the exact same. I was hoping it'd be slightly different, but nope.
That smell. Reminds me of Texas.
Have you ever even been to Texas, my dear fellow? So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby?
Wait, it was the other day? Bro, this is a drastic change for something you saw the other day. Bro, no way. That's hilarious. Yeah, Miss Star.
What's this?
What? What's wrong?
A filet steak lunch. I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means. Steak lunch given to Marshall.
Alright, Bambina. You win. Ask anything.
Finally, it seems like he's willing to talk. I'm a defense attorney.
The sheriff's back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trusted was that shooting hand.
This is neither Wild nor West here.
Aha! But that and this are two different things entirely.
I guess so. Huh? I'm lost. Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy. Guard station. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job and I'm grateful for it.
Actually, Officer Meekins of the detention center told us.
That poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him meekly.
He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know?
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy.
Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place.
You mean the security camera system?
I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know?
What about you, my dear fellow? Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved in the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
There are some things you better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago? The day of our case?
That's right. The evidence transferals.
Hedgeworth was talking about the transferals too.
I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with mistakes. The easiest ones to understand here are these here security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be.
You're the security guard, and you reckon?
One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card.
That's the card reader by the door.
I be yawning. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through.
Ooh. 420, let's heckin' go!
So, this is the ID card record.
Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina, I can't show you more than that.
Heck, I should have stopped and looked. Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before.
Maybe there's some way I can...
See this? This is the victim's ID card.
The one that was on the ground in that parking lot.
The number on this is 5842189. Officer Marshall, show us that ID card report again. Alright, 5842189. Alright, so he should have put 514 very shortly before the murder, or supposedly him. No, because the person who was... Wasn't he reluctant to show his ID card and then he pulled out a knife? And then there's someone who came in 2 times who we don't know, and then another person who went in once for 40 and one person who went in 420. Look, the 4th number, it's a perfect match. It was used at 514, right before the stabbing.
What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. Sorry, I be yawning.
But wait, what did Officer Meekins say?
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card?
Oh wait, no. Because if that was theoretically not Goodman, he wouldn't be able to show his ID card because, it looked nothing like him, right? So if that was a different person, they had... Oh! It all makes sense now. Okay. So he lost his ID card because someone took it. That's why he was filing a report. So he lost his ID card because someone took it. That person tried to get in with his ID card disguised as him. Oh my god, Yana Yogi situation. But then Meekins was there and it was like, oh hey, show me your ID card. But he couldn't do that because he looked completely different. Oh my god, it all makes sense, it all makes sense.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. He's a good man, he would never do that. Like, they're not showing his face in any of these. It's very handy. Very handy. I don't know who that is, though. I mean, I have a guess, because I know who the baddie in this case is, but... I don't know.
If he had his ID card, then... why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins?
He didn't want him to know that the face was completely different.
Alright, compadre. You win. I guess I can give you this ID card record.
IDs of all who entered the evidence room. So we're gonna have to figure out who the other people are, probably.
I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here.
Ooh.
I wonder if Gumshoe maybe does? Not Angel, I don't think. Maybe Meekins. And then there was one other thing to talk about, Transferal. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole Transferal thing is about? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding evidence. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see?
So what happens to the evidence after 2 years?
It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault, the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transferal's like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated.
And that happened to SL9 2 days ago. Alright, I imagine that's it. Even though we weren't told specifically that that's it. I already showed him this, didn't I? Yeah. Even though no one said anything about that being it, that's probably it. I doubt that I have to... Heck. Oh wait, I can examine my attorney's badge. So this is what the back of the badge looks like. And I always thought it had a safety pin. Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to. Oh my god, it's like an ID card. You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone? No, I'd be found out right away. Well, that's no fun. Nah, alright. Let's just go then. Alright, so this was the scene of the crime, got it. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here. So this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Oh, hey, pal. Eee!
Oh!
Did she slap him? Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal.
Like, I heard a sound effect. It was really quiet, but it sounded a bit like a slap. I was like, wait, did she slap him?
So, is it true what I heard?
Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone's asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out.
Yeah, it's true. I'm yawning so much, I'm so sorry. I'm pretty sure I was asleep this time yesterday. I'm still probably gonna do the next however many trial parts there are. Unless, if the next part is an investigation, I'll finish the investigation and won't do the trial parts. But I think I'll probably be 2 trial parts after this.
So, Chief of Police Gant, will loan anyone $50? Even me!
Sure thing, Gummy. You can try. Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today.
Just for today. Boss for a day.
But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day.
Gee, thanks.
First of all, you wanna have this.
A scene of the stabbing of a detective at the PD. Dun 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 dun. Oh, so this is the locker room? Yeah, evidence room floor plans, okay. Gumshoe, I'm a defense attorney. Detective, here's my attorney's badge.
You show that to me every time we meet, pal. We'll mention the police badge. Enough said.
Gant framed you a bet. Oh, I thought it was about to be bad. Gant is awesome. What are you talking about? He's amazing. He's a lovely little boy. I love him. So, Detective Gumshoe, you're boss for the day?
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings?
They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial.
In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again.
I'm adamant, though. I'm gonna take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Haha, of course. I am a detective after all.
They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open? I assume it's like the ID cards again.
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens.
So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee now, right?
They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you call fate.
I'm yawning so much. Oh my god.
Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
That case.
Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course.
I thought you were gonna say DL6, because that one is the one that Edgeworth is, can't get away from, but okay. Hey Gummy, did you know I'm an attorney working on a case looking for evidence? Shows badge for the... 1 second, I'm gonna figure out what this number is and I'm gonna pronounce it. 5,369,420th time. Yeah.
The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth.
Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. I guess present the knife.
This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it.
Using their ID card.
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my 3rd card since entering the force already.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint.
Ooh, this is gonna be important.
So the only locker we can open is our own.
Wait, was that... Where was... 1 second. I want to see that locker again. Was that Maggie Bird? 1 second. That's not until next case, Gumshoe. We can't go having references to future cases now, can we? Oh, wait. Oh my god. The fishing pole and the metal detector. Wait, is Miss Sal in that bag? Gumshoe, no. Funny, they look like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see?
The handles?
On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it...
Zap! You get a shock.
If that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks.
I see. Only the assigned detective's prints can unlock it. Indicator lamp lights up when it's open. That's important. Alright, so... No, it looks like they're open, but I guess not. Okay, so it shines red when it's open. Oh, my throat. Ooh, that's blood. Alright, we'll examine this in a second. Let me just present something SL9 to Gumshoe.
Detective Goodman's note, and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone.
Because of the SL9 connection.
That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared.
But why would evidence from that case turn up now?
I guess it's not over, Belle. Maybe there are some loose ends left in that case.
Well, it's like, oh yeah, maybe we can talk more about him. Oh yeah.
Now that was a bloody violent case. Not bloody as in British, I mean bloody as in blood.
Violent.
So it was a murder.
Of course it was a murder, Phoenix. This is Ace Attorney.
A serial killing.
Oh, never mind. Even worse. A serial killing. Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all.
But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that Sanabim.
And this was 2 years ago.
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight, and started the rumor mill. Rumor mill.
Rumors.
About forged evidence. It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see?
So that switchblade knife.
The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker.
The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
That's the victim, Detective Goodman's ID card. These days everything's cards and secret numbers. How can you ever relax?
That's only because you always lose your card.
I always forgot my secret number too. Scary, huh? My face should be ID enough. What's the world coming to?
Detective Gumshoe, rebel against the system. Alright, that might be it for Gumshoe. Let's examine, because I'm sure there's a lot of funny references to cases. Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner. That looks like a car door. There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away. Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing. He's been shot square in the forehead. Better him than us. Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here. What a sorry-for-looking fishing pole that is.
Ah, that's my personal pole. I never did get around to using it.
Wait, I've seen that somewhere before.
Right, Ball, that's the metal detector. The one that led to the solving of that case out in Court Lake, remember?
Oh right, wow, that feels like it was ages ago. And, I don't think I've seen this one before.
Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it'll come in handy in solving some case sooner or later.
That cheap-looking box?
You can't judge a person on it or a machine by the cover. You gotta look at their heart.
I'm assuming that that does end up being very helpful in a future case. This place is stuffed with evidence, stuffed with dreams.
I'm not so sure about the dreams.
It won't open.
Did you really think it would?
Yeah, we were just explaining how his fingerprint...
Hey Paul, our security is high-tech around here.
Oh yeah, this one's specific. There's something sticking out of it. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that, holy heck.
There's something sticking out of here.
Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here. There you go, Paul, making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was open recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detectives responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too. I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt either, under that trench coat either.
If you're gonna tuck behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal.
Alright. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. That's the door we just came in through. Looks like you don't need an ID card to get out. I wonder what would happen if Officer Marshall cut the power while we were inside.
Let's hope he remembers we're in here.
Oh, what's this? Blood! It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint there. It looks like someone tried to wipe it off. Mr. Wright, what if there are other bloodstains left in the room?
We should use this testing fluid to check it out.
How? Do I present it? Do I present it? I don't get it.
Allow me to say one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing.
That's fine.
You bet it's fine, Paul. You bet it's fine, Paul.
How do I... Okay. I don't know how to use luminol. There's a glove there. Someone left the glove here, but only one. That's all mine. Where?
Detective Gumshoe, maybe. There you go, Paul, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know?
You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it. There's nowhere... This must have come out of... Is it this locker? I was imagining the locker next to it. Look, this one's open, and the red indicator light above the door is lit. This has to have happened after the crime. That's odd, because it's on the crime scene tape.
That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprints.
Detective Goodman's locker? Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it.
It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. Wow, someone must have Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? Phoenix, stop!
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case.
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there.
No.
Another piece of SL9 evidence.
Take a closer look, obviously. I wonder what shape these
pieces were in before whatever it was broke.
You wanna try put it back together?
Oh, good luck, pal. That's no job parameters. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
That's why I was carrying around a tube of glue.
Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. Oh, golly, what the hell? Minigame.
How do I move it? How do I move it? Oh. I see. Oh, I see. This is really... I do in fact see now. Oh golly, this is gonna take so long. Never mind, I'm epic. That looks like, heck, wrong button. That looks like that would be at the top. Is that not it? Heck. Wrong thing. There's not enough pieces. Oh golly. Huh? Is the evidence meant to be broken, I wonder? Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah, I got that far in 2 minutes myself. The problem's finishing it.
Were some pieces stolen?
I bet they were missing to begin with.
Well, now that Phoenix has said it, I doubt it.
Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar.
I kind of understand how it got broken. Jar pieced back together from fragments found at the crime scene, pieces missing.
If you put these pieces together, it makes a jar.
There are two things that bother me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, doesn't it seem a little unstable? No wonder it broke.
I'll make sure to remember the next time I make a jar.
What's a sawn paint doing here?
Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression.
True art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here.
Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger. Oh my god.
Well, you might say this is my studio.
Here, in the evidence room?
How do I use luminol? How do I use it? Oh, I press R. Ooh, that's a lot of blood. Someone was stabbed here.
That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, Detective?
Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman. Was that an alien?
This proves that something really happened in front of this locker.
I'll make a note of it on the floor plans.
Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked.
Well, we already know about that one. Ooh. I knew it. This is someone's right handprint. We already knew that, Emma.
What? What's the matter, Detective? This locker. It's mine.
It's yours.
Please. You have to help me. When they come to take me away, promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, Bells? This is an important clue. I'll jot it down in the floor plans. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police.
What? But you're a detective. He was storing ketchup in the locker and then it dropped and exploded, not blood. Exactly. When he opened the locker, there was just ketchup there and it was so unexpected. Okay, I think this side's clear, and I doubt there'd be anything on this side. Wait, something here. Ooh, there is! I keep forgetting I have to press enter. Huh? Why am I getting a reaction here?
There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door.
This just might be something significant.
Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief.
Where do you get this, Emma? I always buy it by mail order.
Well, I better jot this down in the floor plans.
Alright, I think that's gotta be it. Hopefully. This makes me think I could maybe also... We might still have to talk to Gumshoe, because we have no indication of where we're supposed to go, but... Heck. I do want to go check this out again, because now I actually know how to use the luminol. Oh, it says here R to spray. I just wasn't paying attention. I'm a dumbass. Ooh. Phasmophobia real? You know it. Mia Fair, she was a poltergeist. I was trying to think of a Phasmophobia ghost.
This blood must be from when Lana...
No, my sister isn't the murderer.
But she did call you, didn't she? At the time of the crime. And her right hand is bandaged.
Hey, just whose side are you on?
This has nothing to do with taking sides. So this means that Lana's hand had blood on it. This just keeps getting worse.
Alright, that's probably it then. Can't think of why that'd be blood anywhere else. Alright, we probably do need to do something with Gumshoe still. Ew, maybe we show him the...
Hey, Paul.
Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card report of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing.
I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa!
Oh, what is it?
That second number.
It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Mr. Edgeworth.
Wait, Edgeworth has an ID card? Okay. Cool. What?
The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth.
What? Wait, does that get updated? Because it said it was updated, but I didn't. Oh, it says the name! Oh, that's actually so good. Alright, so there's one person who came in twice, one person who entered at 420, so they're awesome. So they can't be the killer because they did the funny number, so it's not the person who entered at 420. It's gonna be the person who entered at 420 now. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? Hey, Paul, look at the time. Was there something you needed to be going to? It's just the Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. No way, they threw in so many references. I love this case. Oh my god. I'm gonna go give them my report from the day. It might help, you know. A report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer? The one that says nothing but no problems? Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure I can use a report like this. I believe in him. Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe? I'm off, Paul. Later. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say, too. Alright, well. There's our cue to go. So really, I could have just shown that to Detective Gumshoe, and then went back here, and just done the luminol thing, and then went straight to Edgeworth, but oh well. We got there in our own way. Oh, what the hell? Why are you here? What? What? Huh? Why are you here? In what world? In what world are you here, my dear fellow? What? Why? Huh? What? Can you give me an explanation, my dear fellow? Any at all? Why? I don't get it. 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 Ah, guests. My apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. Is Edgeworth here? There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. I'm friends with all the British people. Right. He has the hotel bring him tea service. Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry. I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. I can't wait. I can't wait to see if we ever need to go there, my dear fellow. I think he was trying to console me somehow. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing's really taking a toll on him. Mr. Edgeworth, how does it feel to be a little bitch? Oh right, I'd better check this now. As I was saying, Ugh! Oh, what's this? A record of ID card usage. Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? I mean, it's looking a lot like Edgeworth did it, I'm not gonna lie. Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true. Well, why, Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go, by Chief Gant, no less. Huh? The Chief of Police? He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. Honestly, I might end after this investigation part. If the next part is an investigation, I'll keep going, but if it's a trial part, I think I'll end, because I'm actually so tired and I keep yawning. He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief has never wanted to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. That wasn't SL9, was it? I don't think so. Edgeworth is being framed. Edgeworth is being framed. There's no way. It's gotta be. Body in his car with his knife. Gan asked him to go into the evidence room so that his ID card number would be there. There's no way. This dude's being framed so hard. No way. Can I ask what kind of case it was? I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious about this other case. I better make a note of it. Yeah, this isn't... He's being framed. He just grabbed some random bullshit evidence so that his ID card number would be there. That's gotta be it, right? Bro's being framed. Framed as fuck. Evidence from a past case of Edgeworth brought back to his office by Gant's request. Unless there is something about it, we can... check stuff, which I've not been doing, by the way. There's a lot of stuff that I need to check. Let's start with the screwdriver. There's nothing obviously weird about it, it's just a screwdriver. Andrew? The tag says AI-16. What's that got to do with anything? Nothing, apparently. At least that's what Edward said. That makes it seem all the more suspicious. Who knows, this might turn out to be the clue that breaks the case. Wouldn't that be nice? Nah, there's no way, this is just some random bullshit that Gant had him go get so that his ID would be on the record. There's no way! There's no way! But Gant's a lovely fellow, he would never do such a thing. Hey Zazu. She was asleep, she's getting up now, she's lovely. The tag says SL911. I guess this is another piece of evidence from that case. You know, I never did care for the word tag, it's confusing. Huh? What's so confusing about that? Do you know how many other words sound like it? Bag, gag, nag, lag, zag? Zag, is that a word? Do you challenge me? What, are we playing a word game now? It's just a glove. I can check this, but it's just... Fair enough. Fair enough. And we've already kind of seen this, haven't we? Obviously, there's nothing inside it. We just put it back together.
Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. So, how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation.
Concealing evidence?
Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. Again? I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago.
Tomorrow's trial, my dear fellow. How does it feel to be my dear fellow, my dear fellow?
Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However,
Something happened?
they gave control of the investigation over to the police department.
The police department?
Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police Gant.
That's very convenient.
I can do nothing but wait for his results.
I see.
Why, I ask you, why? All along I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still... Wow, I've never seen this out of sorts.
Well, there's gotta be something else I present. I'm a lawyer.
Right, please, I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea.
I'll pass on the tea, just tell me about the case. Mr. Wright, Mr. Edward just told you no in a very polite manner.
Whose side are you on, anyway?
Maybe if I just show him my best evidence, I can get some reaction out of him. Alright, he... SL9, I guess.
Right.
Oh, never mind. I thought that was the failing thing.
I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right?
It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 incident, and some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in.
You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later.
He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. Awesome. How does it feel? Allegations of forgery, my dear fellow?
The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the Deputy Chief of Police at the time, Damon Gant.
That wacky old tool was involved in the case 2 years ago too then. I said that so wrong.
He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous.
Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth?
What I want to know is why was a Deputy Chief of Police on the investigation. In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal.
We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't... Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something.
My sister? What?
If you were still studying forensic science...
Huh? Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this.
Luminol testing fluid. Well then, you might have use for this.
Sorry, that threw me off because over here in Britain we say aluminium, but yeah. So I was like, there's something missing. There's something missing, spelling mistake. But no, it's just American spelling. Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints.
It's been chemically treated for better adhesion.
For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know.
I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved.
Thanks.
How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well?
Recovers fingerprints from handprints for comparison of fingerprint file. Do we have many fingerprints? We have the ones in the evidence room. Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere.
There we go. That was starting to hurt my throat.
Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint.
Here, in this blood on the detective's evidence locker.
Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed.
Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger.
A finger?
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print.
I really can't tell the difference at a glance.
Quit procrastinating and choose a finger. Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done.
Emma's starting to get that sparkler in her eyes.
First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around.
Huh? How do you do that?
With enter, see?
Ah, it looks like that did the trick.
The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess.
Huh? How do I do that?
With R. Exciting, I know. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. See?
Wow, that looks like fun. It might take some getting used to, though.
Hey, it's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. You just pour the powder on a thing and blow in the extra. Those are the basics of the fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
I guess I better give it a try.
I was saying that really fast because hacking... Oh yeah, if I just click it, does it? Yeah, I was saying it fast because I already... Well, I don't know how it works, but... I know how it works, I just don't know the controls. I don't remember... I remember when I was watching people that always be like, damn, we have to put on so much. So I'm just gonna... Jesse! Is this cocaine? Jesse! Righto, is this cocaine? Righto, that's illegal. You're doing this in the police station. I'm just putting it everywhere. Uncover the screening cocaine. Righto. Oh, I can't put it down there. Alright, that's probably enough. Aha! You did it! You found one!
But this looks nothing like a fingerprint.
Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't.
What does it mean?
I think it means I think it means we're out of luck.
Out of luck?
The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves.
Now who do we know that wears gloves? Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here.
Hey, calm down, that's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints?
Other prints?
Looking at the locker door again closely. It seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well.
Let's see if we can find the clear print. Fingerprints outside the blood.
Oh. I have to go bye. Have a good time, Zach. Have a good time. I'm so tired at this point. God, have a good time. This is not nearly as much as I thought I'd have to do. Yay, our print so clear it's dazzling.
The dazzling?
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away.
So we're not done yet? This is quite a process.
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint. And not knowing who the owner is, right?
I guess she's right.
Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out the person you think left these prints.
Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was?
Look at the fucking prints, right? Dumbass. I can make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprints would we most likely find in this evidence locker? Alright, it says Gumshoe. I wanna look at all the funky little prints. Look at them. Oh wow. Anyway. Look at all the funky little prints. I love them. Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? He gave me this so what look.
I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Okay, so you came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright.
Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly,
There was one other handprint in this room, let's check it out.
What was that scream I was doing earlier? Heck. How did I... Oh golly. Oh golly G Cosmo. Oh golly. No, there's no way to... I was thinking maybe I examined... Yeah. This is where we got a luminal fluid reaction, right? Right, there was a handprint here. Okay, wanna try using this?
there go her eyes sparkling again.
Leave it be.
Actually, let's not check.
What? Why not? Try my patience any longer and I'll dump this powder over your head.
Maybe I better check for those prints after all.
Check for prints.
Okay, let's check for prints.
That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
The area with the blood was wiped away, right?
We only ended up finding it using chemical means.
Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too.
Oh, right. So that means no prints.
Would you say the probability of our hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me.
Don't ask me. Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away.
Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand.
Ooh. There's gonna be some prints like over... Yeah. I keep pressing enter because it says enter there. I just need to click. Marshall. Wait, so Marshall, wait a minute, why was his hand bloody then?
Hey, these fingerprints,
Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know?
It's Officer Marshall.
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall. Found in a bloody handprint left in the evidence room, the print has been wiped. That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime.
Emma. This is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints.
Huh?
The luminol reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh. So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints. And a white bloodstain.
But why would Officer Marshall?
It looks like our investigation's finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it.
To be continued. Alright, I'm probably gonna end it here because I'm so tired. I was asleep this time yesterday, so...
Yeah, we'll do, I assume, yeah, it is 2 trial parts as well again.
But we'll do that next time. Next time on Ace Attorney. I can't escape. I just Alt F4. I already saved, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I gotta end it there. This has been a bit of a tired stream. Should have probably done spooky to be completely honest, but at least we got a bit of a bit of it done. It's taken a while to Alt F4 as well, so there we go. Yeah, a bit of a shorter stream than it has been. I think this is the shortest Ace Attorney stream so far, right? All of them have been like 4 to 6 hours. So yeah, that'll be about it for today. I'm just really tired, so, you know, I really hope this didn't lag. If it did, heck, you know, what are we gonna do? It's a visual novel game, so it doesn't matter too much. It's not like this constant, you know, moving and stuff that's super important to see. It's just sprites, so... But hopefully it didn't lag because it's still doing the disco lights. Red, orange, lime, yellow, lime, yellow. But yeah, that will be it for today. I hope everyone has a great time. I'm going to sleep. Night.